My dearest human beings, oh how I come to you once more with the musings of the cosmos illuminated by our morning star, our lover of the goddess, our Lucifer, our antagonist. Just praise for one moment. Okay. How are we all today? Well, I see the love police has come to an end, and about time too. The awakening was happening just a bit too quickly, and we like to think things are fast enough right now, and we were beginning to see a repetition to Charlie Veitch's work. We are now in September 2010, exactly 1 year since since my first message to you, and we now face the gauntlet, really. We are staring down the passage of the mass cull, the clearing of the profane to ensure the sacred can carry on in a biodiverse and beautiful planet free from the Chinese factories and American automobiles. We shall free Gaia from the useless and obese genetic inferiors that have been an unavoidable side effect of the building of this technotronic world. My great-great-great-grandfather Charles Darwin, many of you will know his work on the origin of species, connected the series and cemented his theories that would drive our ruling group and propel us into the age of Aquarius, the new age, the new order of the world. And remember, my darling human beings, that amor vincit omnia, which is Latin for love conquers all, and it is your pursuit of the truth within this movement, your filosofia dramatica, that will help our plans effectively. We will need 1 billion of you for the future, and the more spiritually awakened we say, the better. You have avoided McDonald's, you have avoided watching American pop stars, but the same cannot be said for your water-headed brethren. Oh, how I argue with the council. My darling human beings, I argue so much with them. How do we cull the fools? How do we get rid of these idiots that taint our collective subconscious, these fevered egos, these useless drones? How do we cull the fools? Perhaps the vaccination sterilization will do the job gently enough, but I have always been more of a carpe diem, more of a seize the day kind of spirit. So I, many moons ago, suggested to the council at the Rockefeller Institute, I said, how about a worldwide revolution? An armed worldwide revolution led by the controlled opposition, which we own anyway. And controlled opposition to the old world order. They said, perhaps, would it work? I said, of course it would work. But in order for this to happen, I instructed that the powers that be, your governments, your Obamas, your Blairs, your Browns, your Camerons, you would have to become more sloppy in your fascism and false flags, twinned with the instant and non-censored movement of information on the internet, which has led your movement down many interesting paths and is waking up the planet more quickly than your printed press or your public speakers could ever hope to do. Yes, we need to rid this world of the stupid religions of the past. We need to usher in a world of reason and civility, without any money, no greed, no war, and enlightened souls and accelerated minds need not such anachronistic methods of being. Yes, I did instruct the powers that be to be very sloppy in bringing down towers or exploding subway systems and other such stupidities, such as 7 of the 19 hijackers still being alive and well. These are the sloppy things which make people question, but you will see the vast majority of people are not in any conscious position because we took it too far. The fluoridation, the dumbing down of schools, yeah, we kind of got it wrong, so we're going to have to sacrifice a few more people than we instantly thought, because there's something about the degenerates at the bottom of society. They seem to be incredibly fertile. You just need to take one walk through the suburbs of London to see the pram-pushing, low-IQ'd degenerate scumbags tainting this city and making it hard to walk past on a pavement without pushing yourself through their glistening globulous fat and gristle of their love handles. I find these things Rather disgusting. Anyway, where was I? Yes, ergo, as above, so below. Such is the doctrine of this world. And what is done in the physical must also be done in the spirit. So, as Jefferson said, Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the great Satan, the great Freemasonic world that is the United States of America, he did say, the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. And I, Damian, I completely agree. In order for there to be any growth, there must be pain, there must be conflict. And war is the ultimate divination of humanity because it forces human beings together. And the greater good, the greater universe, the architect, is forced to choose when men go to war. And might does equals right. And in the Darwinian theory of evolution, that which is superior will, in its very essence and its very nature, win. So anyway, what did he say? He said, yes, the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots. It is the natural manure for the tree of life. And may the zombie drone hordes and obedient fevered egos be the natural shit of our Gaia garden. We will need 5 billion people to replenish this world. But as the Luciferian spirit demands, we must first overcome the inner Godmaster that we all possess inside. Well, I jest. I mean, you possess inside, for I am not a Homo sapien like you, my adorable, overclocked ape. I am the Alpha and Omega of the space between us. Why? The council, the end of the beginning. I am in fact you. I am your consciousness expressing itself through this medium to bring you some unfortunate truths which many of us, because we have this useless thing called care and morality and ethics, are unable to sometimes see the truth as it is displayed in our faces. So take a deep breath. Imagine a world with no traffic, no governments, no greed, no mass murder on the scale of the Native Americans, the world wars, the great Chinese leap backwards. These are figments of the past that will not exist in the new world order. Alas, I speak in code. What I truly mean to say is that for a new world to come into being, you will have to fight for it. You shall have to rebel in the spirit of Lucifer, who did not bow down to the goddess, but gave the great architect of our world what she in fact needed. She needed the rebellious spirit. She needed the opposition, and that is you. You are the opposition. You are the children of Lucifer. You are rebellion. You are that unsubmitting spirit that gives rise to solar systems. You are the morning star that shines more brightly than all the others as you awaken to the goddess of dawn and cast your eyes upon the sky. You are being helped from the other dimensions, but the final act of rebellion must come from within. Once you have conquered the shadows, and like Perseus before the demigods, you must realize that a choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves. As above, so below. Praise be to Lucifer and the human being. Until next time, my darling earthlings, your brother in spirit, Damian Rockefeller. Whew! Fucking hell, they'll buy that one, don't they? They think it's fucking drones, they'll like that one. Fuck. Trying to get the shit out of the suit.